Hey, Will, what's next?
I think it's Kryptonite Bloopers, and we're going to learn from our mistakes,
Awesome. Who's going
aren't we?
first?
You want me to go first? I very rarely do that, but
Crazy.
I'm happy to go first. So, with my Kryptonite, when the pressure is on, I can, as John mentioned earlier, be perceived as brusque, abrupt, even intimidating. And I think I got that way a little bit this morning. So my middle daughter is in her early 20s, yeah, and she recently introduced me to a young man who she knows from college. So he just graduated, and he's trying to get into marketing. How about that, Sam? As a
Mm.
career,
Hmm.
and sent his resume over first time, and it was a link, and I couldn't download it; it was locked. And he sent it over the second time, took a couple days, and it was a PDF. And it was fine, but I was in a hurry this morning, and I looked at his LinkedIn and his resume, and I was professionally fair, but I think a bit brusque and abrupt with my breakdown of how much work he needed to do on those two things. I'll be interested to see how that lands with him.
Mhm.
Um,
Hmm.
I was pressed for time this morning, but wanted to make sure I got back to the young man, and we'll see how he handles what
Is
I said.
his
Hmm.
head still on his shoulders?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. It was just I tend to soften things, but when I saw that, I was like, I got to shoot him straight,
Hmm.
um,
Yeah,
and hopefully
great.
that's helpful.
I mean, sometimes some tough love is what you need. So if you
Well,
don't say it and this is the pre-process, then someone else is going to say it, or he won't find out until much later. So
yeah, or you'll never hear from anyone.
yeah, exactly. So yeah.
My blooper is really in the usual spot, which is my low or detail orientation. And
Hmm.
this came up a few weeks ago when Amber uh, Dybart was on the show. She said, "John, you don't have a mic." And I said, "Well, I do, but it's over here. It's hidden. You don't have to see my mic." And then I had to confess, I don't know how it works. They've got all these buttons and knobs on it, and I've got an instruction book, but I never read it. So I hope it's coming across well. But I have a mic, but I don't know how to use
Hmm.
it. Sam, what do you got?
Yeah. So let's see. I think one of my most recent bloopers, where I think I become too concerned with pleasing others. Um, I think I think oftentimes when it comes to when it comes to family situations,
Oh,
I know that oftentimes I try to make I try to play peacemaker between
uh-huh.
all of my family members. And I think there was a recent situation that came up where I actually had to play the role of a negotiator between different family members.
Uh-huh.
And that I think could have gone better. It was probably I tried to do my best to stay as neutral and to kind of be an objective third party. But sometimes you feel like you have too much emotionally invested in the situation, where I think I think upon reflection, I actually asked for a redo with those family members, and I said, okay, let me actually take a step back and let's
Take
try to
two.
do this again. And so, with great humbleness and vulnerability, I said, okay, I think we really need to try this again. So yeah, that was a
So you took a
relatively
real life mulligan.
yeah,
Very nice.
yeah.
Sam,
Beautiful. Love
great to
that.
have you
Thanks, Sam.
on. Will, have a good week. Sam,
I'm. Oh, I'm
bye.
gonna have a great week. Bye, everybody.
Thanks all. Appreciate it.